Hi everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well. It's been very cold and snowy here, and I am a day behind on submitting this video for you all to see. Part of that is due to the weather. I was called into service, grandmother service yesterday, and so I didn't find time to prepare my video and get it uploaded to you all then. But I wanted to get one uploaded to you soon. Some of you have turned in your assignment one before the deadline, and I was able to score those, comment on them, make edits, and such. Some of you have turned yours in on the deadline, and I will be scoring them soon. And there are a handful of you that still have those papers to get to me, and that's fine. I do hope that you'll get them to me as soon as you can, but I know that, like me, we all have things that come up unexpectedly that delay us in what our plans were to do to get things done. But I just want to encourage you to get that to me as soon as you can. Those of you who have received your papers back from me, you know that I use the Word program to edit and comment on your papers. I've tried using Canvas editing tool, and it's really cumbersome, and it's just not as easy for me as the instructor leaving those comments and edits, or for you as the student, because at least I don't think that you're able to go into the document itself and make the changes in that document. And that's what I want you to be able to do, because we are building your document as we go through the semester. So if you have uploaded, at this point everyone has uploaded either as a Word document or as a PDF, and I can't remember if it's in this class or another class, but someone had uploaded something to me on Pages, and I can't access Pages at all. I don't have a Mac computer. The PDFs, I'm not able to do any editing on it, which is a vital part for your class, because you are to take my comments and edits and apply those and correct your paper, so that as we go through each assignment, you're more or less creating a chapter for each assignment, and then you get the comments and edits back from me. You make those corrections, and then you put the new chapter in below that, and so by the end of the semester you will have a nice document that's been edited, and we will have cleaned it up as much as we possibly can. And so I want to talk to you just a little bit about the Word editing. In Word, there's a ribbon across the top that has all of the different selections. The Home section. We also have, there's a tab for Data, a tab for Design, one for Insert. There's one for Review. And when you click on the Review tab on the ribbon, then you're able to track changes in your document. You can leave comments, or you can use it to scroll down and see the comments that someone's made on your document, and that's what you will be doing. If you just open your document up after I've done editing and comments, you'll see your Word document, and there will probably be some red vertical lines in the left-hand margin. That indicates that I've made an edit. You won't see the edit, you will see how the paper would look after my edit has been done, as if what was there before is completely gone, but it's not. If you click on the red vertical line, the line will turn gray, and when you look over to the right, you will see strike-throughs or whatever it might be, spacing marks. You may see text that has been removed. It'll be marked through. New text will be in a new color, so you'll see what possibly I've replaced a word or a phrase for you, made a suggestion of some kind. I want you to look at that first when you get your paper back from me, so that you can see what types of edits I'm making. One of the things that I always have to remind everyone of is there is one word that I don't ever expect to see in a scholarly paper, and that is the word really. really does not belong. And there are some other words that are maybe too informal, because scholarly writing is formal writing. Maybe a turn of phrase that's a little bit too informal to be in a scholarly paper. And so I'll make comments about those types of things. Other things may have to do with when you're speaking about a person or a group of people. And let's say you want to say the students, and you're going to refer to the students who had a vaccine. It should be students who had the vaccine instead of students that had the vaccine. That indicates you are not referring to people or a person. So that's a common error that we make as we speak and in writing all the time. And there those types of things. So what I want you to do is look through your paper and see if you notice, is there something in common that you see me changing? And then another thing I would like you to know is I use an app. It's called Grammarly, Grammarly. You can find it at grammarly.com. They have a free version that you can download to your device, and you can use it on all of your different software applications that you have on your device. So my Grammarly app that I have downloaded, I can turn it on when I'm in Word and I'm editing, and I do that quite often, and I follow a lot of their guidelines because they will catch things that I might not catch. The other thing that you can do with that is you can turn it on to score or review, edit your email, which can be very handy because when you're writing professional emails, you want them to be proper. And so that's a nice tool to use there as well. So those are two parts of this editing back and forth that we may do that I want you to be aware of. The third thing is the comments. And so if you have written something and I'm not able to edit it because I'm not sure what your meaning was supposed to be and I need to ask you a question about it, or if there is a common error that you're making, I may put a little description about it and where you can go to read about that in the APA manual. I will correct it probably at least once, but then I'm going to expect you to be learning and applying this information and my instructions to you as the semester goes by. So by the time we get down to our last assignment, there's going to be very little that needs to be changed, I hope. So we always make some mistakes. So we won't be sad if there are some errors that have to be corrected in that final assignment, but we do want to minimize those as much as possible. So anyway, what you'll normally see in the comments section are like, I'm not sure what this means, or this is an awkward phrase, or did you mean this word instead of this word, that type of thing. You will see those on the right-hand side of the paper in the margin, and they look like little conversation bubbles. And if you click on them, that will open up, and you'll be able to see what my comment is. And the nice thing about it is there is a connection. There's like a little highlight that connects the text that I'm referring to with the comment that I've made. And so that makes it very nice. I think I may have mentioned this in my last video. When I was in college and I got a lot of my writing papers back, there were handwritten notes from my professors. And sometimes I wasn't sure what that note was referring to. I couldn't tell what they were talking about. And so I have really liked the comment feature on Word because it takes you to the text that I'm concerned about and gives you the opportunity to make that connection clearly. So those are the things that I wanted to sort of talk about with you all again. Your next assignment isn't due until March the 7th, which is like 3 weeks away. So I will be doing my best to get all of your assignments read and commented on and edited and back to you as quickly as I can so that you can have the opportunity to review those and know the types of things that you want to avoid in your writing in the future. And also make sure that you look at the references. I tried to go through and do the more common edits on the references. If you have an obscure reference, I may have looked it up and given you some idea about how it should be referenced from the APA manual. I really do want you to get your APA manual out and become familiar with it. As far as just style goes, grammar, punctuation, just the common mechanics of writing, it is excellent for a professional to use if you have questions about anything. When it comes to the specific APA 7 formatting, if you have future courses to take, if you plan to go on and do your doctorate and write a dissertation, if you plan to write for journals, this is the formatting style that is accepted. And so if you follow it as you do your writing, you know you're going to be good to go. You're probably not going to have a whole lot of edits to make. When it comes to citing those references in the reference pages, we have a wide variety of reference types these days, and so there may be some that you just aren't sure what to do. If you come up with a reference like that you're not clear exactly how to cite it, contact me after you've done your research, do your due diligence, and if you need some guidance on it, contact me, because sometimes we have to sort of invent our own reference style for a source that's not common, there's not been an example of it in the style guide. So those are my words to you from this video. I hope you all stay safe and warm and healthy, and I want to encourage you, as always, if you have any questions, don't wait too long. Like I said, do your due diligence, but then contact me and ask me questions, and that way you can move on through the program and through your writing. I hope you guys have a great evening, and let's all look forward to the warmer weather this weekend. Bye.